What's going on, guys and girls? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So I want to start off this video a little bit different just by saying that I understand I haven't really been around for the past few weeks. I really felt like before holiday I lost a lot of my creative energy. I wasn't really getting great ideas, and the last thing that I wanted to do was put together bits of content that I wasn't 100% happy with and that I wasn't 100% okay for you guys and girls to see, because what I want this channel to be about is to be about delivering value, and I would rather take the hit of not posting for a little while and actually coming up with something good rather than just churning out useless information that I don't think you're going to benefit from, because there are 1,001 other YouTube channels that do that. So you can get that fixed somewhere else, but this channel I really want to be something special. So today I'm coming back with a how-to guide on a hip hinge, which is super important within the concepts of training. It is the sort of primary function for, it's the primary movement for a lot of your different lifts. So that's what we're going to get into breaking down today. I hope you guys and girls really enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, share it around, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Apart from that, let's hop into the video and see what this is all about.
So, the hip hinge is a movement you will see very commonly in the gym, mostly demonstrated in the form of a RDL or a stiff-legged deadlift, and this is basically all about encompassing our posterior chain, so hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. It is a movement that is used in lots and lots of different lifts. Some of the lifts are going to be things such as your kettlebell swings. As you can see, when we're doing the kettlebell swings, the hips are going to be going backwards and forwards quite a substantial amount, engaging the hamstrings and then squeezing the glutes and driving the hips through in order to activate those glutes and the stretch reflex in the hamstrings. Another movement that it is used very commonly for is for the beginning portion of a deadlift, whether that be with kettlebell, barbell, any bells that you're working with. The first movement is going to be you breaking at the hips, taking the hips back into a very slight version of the hip hinge before descending down with the legs and keeping the weights through the heels. So today we're really going to break down some of the best techniques and cues that I use with myself and my clients looking at this movement. Let's actually start to break it down. What are some of the things that I tend to see in a gym environment which are sort of big no-nos and big warning signs for me? So let's start off. Number one, very simple. It is going to be not keeping enough tension through the back and having a rounded spine. So as I descend down here, you'll see my upper back rounds and curves over. You get a little camel hump in the mid back there. And the lower back is, I'm not rounding it massively. I promise you I was trying to. I thought it was a lot worse than that. But it's all about keeping that spine nice and upright. So one method we can use to help us with this is taking the broomstick like we have here, having that broomstick on our back with one hand above the head and one hand just below the bum, and ensuring that we have 3 points of contact. So my next issue is with breaking at the knees. So what you'll tend to see here is that the knees will then tend to travel forward before the hips start to travel backwards, taking all of our pressure from our heels and putting it onto our toes. This is putting all of the pressure through our quadriceps and taking away from the hamstrings and glutes, which are the main muscles we're trying to engage here. So a fantastic drill for this is either doing this in a rack or with a piece of equipment like you see here. Having your shins up against the bar so they can't physically push forward is going to manually force us to drive our hips away from the bar and actually extend those hamstrings. I have found this helps tremendously. So our third and final bugaboo is our straight legs. So ensuring that we're not locking the knees out when we sit those hips back, because this is going to put a lot of tension and pressure through into the knee joint. Now, if for any reason you might be hypermobile, this is not going to be a good day for your knees. So, easiest thing to do with your setup, take your feet just underneath hip width, turn the toes out to face 1 and 11 as if you were standing on a clock face, and drive the knees ever so marginally outwards. A tiny bit of softness, but engaging the glutes, keeping the hips externally rotated, is actually going to help us to keep more tension on our bicep femoris, which is our biggest and strongest muscle in the hamstring. So all of the weight is going to be sat back through your heels to a point of which, if you wanted to, you could even wriggle your toes. That's how you know that the weight is sat in the correct position. Now this last little cue here is a fantastic finisher just to get you used to the height you need to be coming down to, with a dowel in front of you pushing the broomstick away from you as you push the hips away from the broomstick, and you'll naturally elongate the hamstrings and find your range. It's brilliant, try it out.
And there you have it, guys and girls. That is the hip hinge fully completed in all of its entirety. The different cues that we might use to help someone perform this motion correctly, the sort of different methods that we can train with, and also the different movement patterns that is incorporated within our hip hinge. As you can see, it is a big movement, so it's really important to nail this down. So go out there, take some of those tips and tricks from this video, apply it to your training, and please let me know how you guys and girls get on with this in the gym. Let me know how you progress. And most importantly, make sure you lift safely, make sure you have fun, look after each other, love one another, and I will see you guys and girls on the next video.
What's happening, guys? Matt here. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to come and subscribe to the channel, chuck those notifications on so you know when I'm going to post next, and most importantly, drop me a comment below. I love to hear what you guys and girls think of the channel, think of the videos, and what you want to see more of in the future. After all, the reason I am here is to make you happy. So, thank you very much for stopping by. Come and check out some of these other videos that we have available for you. Apart from that, I will see you guys and girls on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.